Lagos Accounts for Arts and Culture. Can we clap for them again, please? Now, on the list here, we have another interesting drama sketch for you. This is being put up by the Lagos Accounts for Arts and Culture.
These politicians of nowadays, they are thinking they can be doing it better than we elderly ones. It is a lie. It is a liar.
Drink, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. 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 What are the matter with you?
Sorry, sir.
I said, what are the matter with you?
The paper, sir.
The paper. What are the matter with the paper?
Sir, you turn it upside down.
I am a reader before your father. Get up! Get up! Yes, yes. Yes. Hey, Bayo.
My darling.
Yes.
Baba Bayo. Even though you cannot read all right, can't you see the paper?
There is area I am a reader. Have no picture. But Bayo.
That's why I've been discussing about it. This adult education.
Adult education, girl.
Yes.
Oh, Joe. Let us be leaving that one to our children. Our children, educational. We, money, that is all. But Bayo, where are you going now?
I'm going to the museum kitchen. You know, they are making arrangements for the International Cultural Relations Fund. And today is the...
Bayo. You know you should be stood beside me.
You need stand beside you. Don't worry, don't worry. You can handle everything. Don't be beside you.
Bayo, don't be long out. Don't be long out. I am buying you.
Bye-bye.
I am buying you. Good day, man.
Joseph, why are you just coming by now?
Ma, it is due to some locomotion behind
Will you shut up your mouth? Please don't take your job anyhow. Just take your very basic food.
Yes. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Good day, sir.
Joseph!
Sir.
Why are you just coming by now?
Sir, it is due to some locomotion behind my own personal controllability.
Shut up! Stop bombarding me with this your grammatical error.
I'm sorry, sir.
Joseph!
Sir,
Why are you just coming by now?
it is due to the go slow, sir.
Joseph!
Sir,
When I am telling you, go quickly and go slow. Why?
sir, not that kind of go slow, sir. I mean motor goes slow.
Okay, the motor goes slow.
Yes, sir.
It's alright. Joseph,
Sir.
you know you should be stood beside me.
Oh, you mean stand beside you?
Yes, stand beside me.
I'm beside you, sir.
The businessman, they are come today.
The businessmen are coming today,
Yes,
sir.
businessmen.
All right, sir.
Joseph,
Sir,
what's the matter with you?
sir, I'm having a running stomach.
Joseph, how can your stomach be running?
I mean, I want to go to the loo. I want to go to the loo.
Lulu?
not blue, sir. I mean the toilet. I want to poo.
Okay, you want to?
Yes, sir.
It's alright. Don't be long out.
I won't be long.
Don't be long out. Hello, Chief. My gentleman and my gentleman. You are welcome. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Are you ready to be buying the cocoa?
Oh yes,
Of course. As we have pleaded upon, 1 bag of cocoa, 2,000 naira. So if you are wanting to be buying 5 bags of cocoa, 10,000 naira.
But Chief, that is too expensive. I mean, can't you cut it down a little bit, please? I even think you are selling 10 bags of cocoa for us at the rate of 7,000.
7,000 care.
Yes.
You know, this is business. I am knowing what I am talking about. Are you ready to be buying the cocoa?
Yes.
But we have brought some papers. Yes. So we have finished everything. All you have to do is just to sign here and here. This is the original. My cocoa is original. My cocoa.
No, I mean the papers.
Okay.
This is the original and this is the duplicate. So it's just a matter of signing here and there.
I am a son.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Excuse me. Joseph! Joseph! My gentleman, I am coming. No problem. I am a son.
No, here. Any problem, sir?
No problem. I am a gun.
Yes. We can do this.
But suppose the time that
You can't find out it's an illiterate. I think it's just a matter of, changing the 10,000 and something to 7,000.
Joseph! My gentleman, I am a coming.
No problem, sir.
Joseph! My gentleman. I am a son. Yes.
No, you are turning it upside down. No, here.
The original. Oh, originally, yes. We are to be taking that one to the cashier, the kiosk, and we will settle it. Okay, Chief. Thank you, my gentleman.
Thank you.
See you again, sir. Thank you, my gentleman.
Thank you, sir.
I am buying you.
Thank you, sir.
I am buying you.
Bye-bye, sir.
I am a search for you in the toilet and you are not there.
I'm in the toilet,
Shut
sir.
up, Joe! The businessman come and went and I signed 2 forms.
The businessman?
Yes, originally.
You mean you signed this one, sir?
Tell me they signed it.
And they signed, sir.
Oga,
You are signed there, so. Bete.
Mr. Babu,
You are signed Bete, sir.
what are inside?
You signed 5 bags of cocoa
Yes.
at the rate of 7,000 instead of 10,000, sir.
No! Joseph, sir, I am intending them 5 bags of cocoa, 10,000 naira.
Because you signed 7,000, sir.
Mo jẹ gbèsè. Mo gbé owó. Joseph,
Sir.
who are cops? Joseph, who are cops?
Oh, you mean who is the cause?
You are cops.
I'm not the cause,
You are
sir.
cops. Okay. Joseph,
Sir,
the file I used took you here. Go and brought it.
my file.
mo jẹ gbèsè. Joseph, Joseph, toilet, Joseph, running stomach, and I am shit. Hey, what you say? Have it, sir. This is a file.
That is my file, sir.
Your file?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, the letter you took you here.
My appointment letter.
Yes, your disappointment letter. This stop! This one
in it, sir. This one.
Joseph!
Sir!
I circle you. Joseph!
Sir! Please, Oga.
I circle you.
Oga, please.
You are a bad boy to me.
Anele, Oga, please. Anele, please, Oga.
Yes.
Oga, please.
Joseph, Anele! Ah! What are you doing? Go! Oh! Yes, okay. Mo jẹ gbèsè. Yabayo, mo jẹ gbèsè. Mo jẹ gbèsè. The businessman come and went.
Okay, the
Oh,
business.
I sent you form originally.
Okay, you signed 7,000 instead of 10,000.
That is the gbèsè I am talking about.
But where was Joseph now?
Oh, that one circle Joseph. Oh, that is his disappointment letter.
Disappointment letter?
Yes. Joseph is a bad boy. Yabayo, mo jẹ gbèsè. Mo jẹ
You
gbèsè.
have done that?
Yabayo, Joseph is a bad boy.
Hey! Babayo, another gbèsè.
Eh?
This is another gbèsè.
Wait, Yabayo, wait. What are inside?
You have just done your land business.
Oh! My mother!
Are you alright?
I am the boy.
Yabayo, take care of thank you, my sister. Thanks a lot.
Yabayo. Eh? Because I am not a reading and writing, I am shit.
That is the reason why I asked you to go to this adult education school. But you have been refusing, eh? See what you have got. Don't worry, eh? Don't worry. Everything is going to be alright. When you go to that, nobody will cheat you.
Alright.
That's too late, Papa. But why are you just here?
I'm tired of going to school.
You are what?
I'm tired of going to school.
Why?
9 years in secondary school. All my mates are in the university. I'm in the from 3. I can't go to school anymore.
Okay, don't worry. What are you going to be doing right now?
I want to join my father in business.
Whose business? Eh? Whose business? Iyabo. You must to be knowing how to be reading and writing. Because me, your Baba, I am not a reading and writing. I am shit. Oh, Yabayo. Talking to your
Yabo, my dear, please, you have to go back to school. You see, your father, he has just been cheated because he wasn't an educated person. His customers cheated him. And he even told the how he planned his attacking his son. So you have to go back to school, my dear. Think right.
Because my father cannot read nor write, he was cheated. Mama, I must go to school.
Thank you, my dear. Okay, your God. Okay. Bye-bye,
Yabayo.
Bye-bye.
Hey, I am all right now. That adult education you are talking about, I must to go.
Do you mean I should collect a phone for you?
Collect for you.
First of all, crave your indulgence by apologizing on behalf of the Director General, Bureau for Information and Culture, Mrs. Agbege Ogusanwo, who I know perhaps she must be on her way. I learned from, a slip of information has just been passed to me that she is occupied elsewhere at Ikoyi, but she had made promise of joining us here. So we still expect her to witness this occasion. We just use the opportunity of exposing the talents, particularly the drama and the dances, so that you keep, the audience is kept occupied somehow because of the weather. This welcome address should have been performed earlier than this. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly forgive us. The Director General Bureau of Information and Culture, Mrs. Agbeke Ogusanwo, in waiting. Ambassadors and heads of chancery here present. Director Mike Iditaso, Director Lagos State Arts and Culture, Director the French Cultural Center, the President of the Improvement Union Lagos, distinguished members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to welcome you all to this one eventful ceremony at which we are gathered not only to recognize the advantages derivable from international cultural cooperation for the arts, but also to harness such advantages and build on it in order to encourage and develop cultural tourism, which for long has suffered neglect. I welcome all that are here present and for all the good encouragement and support that have been given to us at all times at the Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture. I welcome the ambassadors and heads of Chancery of Foreign Missions in Nigeria, as well as diplomats and cultural attachés, for who the Council has enjoyed tremendous support, cooperation, and patronage over the years. Thank you for finding time to attend this ceremony. This day is not only significant because it serves as a reminder of a success story. It is equally important to note that a program of this nature is geared towards promoting the international cultural ambience of Lagos State, thereby encouraging a much wider participation in cultural activities. The celebration of the International Cultural Relations Month was initiated exactly 7 years ago when the Council took the play Ori Destiny to California, United States of America in 1986 in an international cultural exchange program. During the celebration of this unique month, the Council attends and documents the cultural activities embarked upon by various international cultural agencies which operate in Lagos, and at the same time encourages a much wider participation by the international community in the cultural programs of the Council. As you all know, Nigeria is at the tail of economy, so this year's program will feature on a low fee an exhibition of Lagos State indigenous snacks, cultural display, and drama sketch which you have just watched, the importance of education to mankind, which no doubt guarantee an evening packed with entertainment. I wish to seize this opportunity to appeal for the continued cooperation and patronage of the international cultural agencies, and also wish to acknowledge their contribution so far to the vibrant culture of Lagos State as a whole. I'm particularly grateful to the French Cultural Center, who is already assisting the Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture in the publication of a book, The Lagos State Cuisine and Delicacy in French language. The director of French Cultural Center, we want to place this on record and for the information of everybody here that we have received from you something which we did not expect, and is a challenge for other international bodies here present that we will encourage such kind gesture from them from time to time. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to end this address by quoting Federico Mayor, the Director General of UNESCO, in his preface to the fourth issue of the bulletin called Culture Link. I quote, "The key to international cooperation and the prerequisite for it is exchange of artifacts, individuals, ideas and information on all aspects of the cultural galaxy, such as the cultural exchange, which we are now celebrating, the history of cultures, and also, of course, culture as a creative force and cultural development." I most sincerely welcome you all to this eventful ceremony and wish you a
I will start with this from this end. Here we have akara. Akara is made from beans. The beans is soaked. And after it's soaked, it's grinded. Then we mix with the ingredients. After that, it is fried in either ororo or red oil. And this is taken along. This could be taken along with a ogi or a pot in the morning or at bedtime. Or it could be used as snacks before lunch. We have the hair yo-yo. This is a fish. It is fried and can be taken along with a ogi, just like akara or a pot. Here we have a spring.
Any consumer be fried. Any conjoin one, yes.
You can even have a taste of what I'm saying. Come on, I have a taste. This is stew. It is fried and it will be taken before any lunch or dinner. Here we have crab. You know, this is prepared, fried, and it could be taken as snacks before food or alongside with any food. So people they like eating it before food, and it's very, very delicious. You can see it. You can have a taste. Here we have variety of meat cut into pieces. You have shashi there, you have meat there. This is served before meal, and some people do use it to drink their beer or their minerals. It is a while away time. It goes very well with beer or even pani. It goes very well with pani. It goes very good. Then we have granite here. You all know what granite is used for. Granite is used as snacks. It could be taken before food or after food. We have mengan here. Mengan is made with tapioca. This tapioca is soaked. When it is soaked, it's later on boiled, cooked to a soft consistency. Then later on we take coconut. It is grated, and the water is squeezed. The milk is taken out of it. It's added to the boiled tapioca, and it's ready to serve. And it's very good to serve it hot. They enjoy it. We add a little bit of sugar to it. to give it a taste. You can see how it looks. Here we have buridi, which is our local snack, which we all like to take when we are small. Even the elders, they do take it too. This is made from coconut, grated. Coconut is grated, and a little bit of starch is added to it, sugar, and sometimes some people add honey to give it a taste. And you can see how it is. It's very, very delicious. We can all have it. So when we are small, we take it to school as snacks, and when we are in our adult age, we do take it too. So it's very, very delicious. Here we have ojojo. It's called ojojo. It's made with water yam. Water yam is peeled and grated. And after it's grated, it is put into lumps. And the lumps is fried on a roro, granite oil. And it's ready to be served with a little bit of salt and pepper. You can see how it looks. It goes down with a cotton. It's always good in the evening. You take it as snack before their meal. We have mosa here. Mosa is made with a very ripe banana. When banana is mashed, yes, mosa. Banana is mashed. Yes, mosa. It's mashed and a little bit of salt is added. Some people do add sugar if you feel like. And this is fried in balls and it's ready to be served. This is part of the ojojo which I've already explained. This is kokoro. Kokoro is made from corn. Kokoro. Corn. The corn is grated and it's made into a paste. Salt is added and some ingredients added to give it a taste. Then we roll it on a flat board. Any shape you want to put, you can see the shape, it's a long shape. And it is fried in a roll and it's ready to eat it. And this is what we use for most of the majority of the ingredients, coconut. So these are all the types what we have as snacks, which can easily be taken before food. So let's go to this area. We have the main
absorbed by the Council for Arts and Culture because I was introduced severally as the former director, and sometimes, you know, it was almost said as if I was still lingering on at the council. Yes, I am still with the council in every way, but what is important is that the dimension of work which I'm now doing, it's largely an extension of what I have been doing, not only all my adult working life, but also in particular what I've been doing with the Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture in the last decade or so. The International Center for the Arts, Lagos, is called that deliberately. It is based in Lagos. It is meant to be an international body, non-governmental and non-political organization that will cater mainly to international cultural relations and as well as arts management and consultancy. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we are doing today is celebrating the International Cultural Relations Day, which in fact is a reflection of what the Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture has been doing for many years. A deliberate attempt to attract and bring near the international community in Lagos every year to let them know that the Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture is interested in knowing what they are doing and in trying to bring them around. So the center itself will only help to coordinate this kind of activities, and I hope that next year, if we have plenty of time to work, whichever venue you are using will be much fuller. We will ensure that virtually all the cultural centers in Lagos, as well as the embassies, are informed in time so that they can come and be part of an evening like this. So I thank you very much for just giving me the chance to say a few words, and I hope that this marking of the
Driver, the Acting Director, Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture, our dear Papa, the Actual Director of Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture, our invited guests, members of the State Council for Arts and Culture, my professional colleagues, the press, ladies and gentlemen. I know you have been welcomed, but I still wish to welcome you all to this year's celebration of the International Cultural Relations Day, a day set aside by the Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture to commemorate the humble beginning of the International Cultural Exchange Program with the states of California, United States of America in February 1986. Lagos State, as it is widely known, has always harbored a large international community. The state has therefore benefited from an exposure to international trade, politics, and other cultural influences, which have contributed to its growth for the better. In furtherance of the encouragement of the cultural exchanges, the month of February of every year is being designated as International Cultural Relations Month by the Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture. This is an effort directed mainly to broaden the scope of the state's unique international cultural relations. Unfortunately, the strike action that we all witnessed throughout almost the first half of February prevented the holding of the event last month, hence the postponement to this moment. In keeping with the spirit of the month, today's program will feature, and I believe it has already featured, exhibition of Nigerian dishes, which I can see before you, cultural display, which has been done, the finish and go drama sketch by the Lagos State Standing Troop. It is our duty and pride here in Lagos State to reaffirm our unique position as custodians of the rich cultural heritage of various international communities in Nigeria. As the trip to America by the Lagos State Standing Troop opened the eyes of many Afro-Americans to the fact that they came from a strong and creative race, I fervently believe that this unique occasion will create an avenue for learning and understanding better the culture of the international communities. This year's celebration has been deliberately organized on a low key to reflect the present mood of the economy in the country. My sincere hope is that next year's celebration will be on a more larger scale. Before rounding up this short address, I wish to commend the efforts of the organizers of today's program and also register my appreciation to all those who are present at this occasion. Let me also register my appreciation to the French Cultural Center for their acceptance to assist the Council in publishing a book on Lagos traditional cuisine in French language. I believe Venezuela will do the same. I wish to enjoin all other international cultural centers and embassies to follow this good example by rendering necessary assistance in the promotion and preservation of the culture of people of Lagos State. The Lagos State government, under the rule of Sir Michael Agolade Ojedela, will appreciate it very much. I also wish to charge the Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture not to relent in its efforts of promoting the rich culture of Lagos State and to always ensure that the state excels in all cultural matters, as witnessed at the last National Festival of Arts and Culture held in Abuja last year, November. I wish to use this medium to reassure you of the continued assistance of the state government at all times. Once again, I thank you all for coming. Have a wonderful evening for the rest of the evening that we are in. Thank you and God bless you.
representative of the Onitire, and then the representative of the Honorable Secretary, other protocol observed. I'd like to welcome you to today's occasion. As you all are aware, today is the 3rd anniversary of the Moral Magazine. And today we are all gathered here to testify to the God Almighty for bringing this magazine to the 3rd anniversary, and we have all come to be a witness. I'm not going to engage all of you in all professions. We have seated here economics, politicians, fathers, real fathers, students, workers, and all the rest of it. So we seize this opportunity to congratulate Ali for being so magnanimous and for keeping the spirit of the Moral Magazine flying even after 3 years. 3 years is not a small time in the life of any young person like him, trying to forge recognition and to put his foot for and on behalf of the youth of this country on the Moral Magazine. The Moral Magazine, as you know, focuses on the development of youth and the intellect of adults combined to produce a society that is capable of raising its head. To this effect, I am delighted to be called upon, even though at short notice, to happily share with my honorable chairwoman of the local government, Surulere, who is incidentally my wife. So it's not incidental as such, because it has been said it is incidental. That's why I'm saying it's incidental too. So she is going to assist in conducting the affairs of the day. Of course, we have our able Director General, who is also representing the State Commissioner for Education and other dignitaries here today. I welcome you all, and I want to see you enjoy your day. Thank you very much.
Lord, we welcome you in the name of the Lord, as Moral and His day today. We welcome you in the name of the Lord. We welcome you in the name of the Lord. We welcome you in the name of the Lord. And share with us today. In the name of the Lord, as Moral mark His day today. We welcome the Honorable Minister for Information and the Secretary for Information for sharing with us the birth of Moral Club, which is day today as we celebrate the joy of its day today. We welcome you in our midst. May God bless you. We also welcome all other invited guests as you share with us today the joy of Moral Magazine being changed, and also Moral family for sharing with us our togetherness. We say, may God bless you all. Thank you. In the name of the Lord, and share with us today. Give a little love to the moral mind. That little love will make it live forever. Just give a little love. Give a little love to the moral family. That little love will make it last forever. Sing it along with us.
Vision in the history of the youth of this country. The importance is not only in the fact that Moral Magazine, which is the first and only publication today published exclusively for the youth by youth, is 3 years old,
But because the youthful publication has succeeded in making landmark by organizing a national program that could be of help to the discovery and awareness of other youths in the societies worldwide. It is obvious that an event of this sort, in which speakers are invited to address the youth on the issue of our cultural heritage, has never been addressed. Address the youth on the issue of our cultural heritage has never been organized by any of the existing youth organizations or bigger publications in this country. That shows how serious and important we hold our publication to be benefited by the generality of Nigerian youth. I wish to stress here that it is also no news that we organize this seminar before any other organization, since there is no any other publication of the orientation of moral magazine in this country today. Moral magazine came into existence precisely 3 years ago today. It started with a photo-started pamphlet, which I first published with a token of 3 naira 50 kobo then. This was followed by a publication on me by the then Queen of Journalism, Queen Moji Danisa Jamibe, who installed me with Nigeria's youngest official title, which I have held on to today. The publication brought me to limelight and assistance began to come from well-wishers. As a student from a humble home, I continued attempting a bigger publication until Mrs. Lola Olajide, please stand up for recognition. Whatever I become today, I owe her a greater part of it. Mrs. Lola Olajide, then of Prince Limited, came to my rescue. The company printed out some copies for me on credit, and that was the first printed edition launched then by Chief Alex Akinyele, the then Information Minister, on behalf of the federal government. Greater part of the 20,000 naira donated went on the settlement of the earlier procured debts, and the struggle started all over again. Then the second anniversary was marked last year, 20th March, with the presence of the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Alhaja Sinatu Ojigutu, who came to our rescue by donating another whooping sum as did by Chief Alex Akinyele. Though the Deputy Governor believed that the 20,000 naira could not really do much after being informed of the various activities and ventures embarked upon by this publication. She still did not pledge something higher since she was representing the state government. She would not like to overshadow the federal government in donations, since according to her, the federal government is the head and is richer than the state government. Today, I have represented the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces Ruling Council, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. I sincerely hope that the Honorable Secretary shall as well inform His Excellency about the activities of this publication, as we strongly believe that he will deliver another congratulatory message to us on behalf of the President. So far, 8 editions have been published, and this includes the monthly published Kwara People, an entertainment journal for the people of Kwara State. In the course of contributing our widow's mite to the success of this publication, the Kwara State government, under the leadership of Alhaji Shaba Labiayi, donated the sum of 10,000 naira through a special advisor of Youth and Sports, Malam Yaro, in September 1992. At this point, I wish to reiterate that the money being given is seen to me as a revolving loan. In some advanced countries, government give as much as 100,000 naira to young enterprising fellows to grow. It is quite obvious that the money donated is being judiciously used or on the magazine, or the magazine would have stopped production. It was that we paid for as much as 10 insertions at the sum of 5,000 naira each in our forthcoming edition. This, I believe, will go a long way in giving our principal project, in solving our principal problem if the amount is paid in advance. Scheduled for April 1993. Also, we would like to convey a message to the owners to the public as well. In the past, 3 years may be considered short in the life of a magazine, but we are aware that many magazines have sprung up and died soon after. It is therefore definitely an achievement that Moral Magazine has been in the market over the past 3 years. I understand that the magazine, which is published quarterly, has a total circulation of about 700, with copies being available in 6 states of the Federation. Well, the price, as most of you already know, is ₦5 a copy. And I think this is quite reasonable given the fact that its readership is mainly the youths. The publisher, Mr. Abdullah Medali, obviously did his homework. I sincerely congratulate him and wish him more successes in his endeavors. I have read at least one edition of the publication. The focus is basically on the behavior of youths, and I think this is the proper focus. As of today, there is much concern in the nation about the behavior of our youths. We are deeply worried about the emergence and spread of secret societies in our institutions of higher learning. A number of our youths are victims of drug addiction. Only recently, we were confronted with the ugly episodes of area boys in the Lagos metropolis. We know too that teenagers have been known to be associated with the increasing incidence of violence and armed robbery. Well, as we all know, these acts of misbehavior are extremely disturbing and need to be tackled and addressed. Perhaps many of us are not aware of the serious efforts being made by this administration to improve services and make our life more comfortable. If you consider the economic reforms of this administration as well as the political program, you will appreciate efforts being made to build a stable and viable political system. It is true that we have not achieved all these goals we hope to achieve, but this cannot be achieved overnight when you view their complexities. All that is required is patience and cooperation from all of us. The youth in particular have onerous responsibilities in that unless they have proper perspectives about the challenges of the nation building, they are not likely to be equipped to play effectively their own roles. And yet, they have to step in sooner or later to assume the leadership of the nation, whether they like it or not. It is destined. Now, let's be frank. The future certainly belongs to the youth. But unless they are prepared for it, they will find it extremely difficult managing the nation. In doing this, there must be discipline, there must be order, and there must be law. And I see this opportunity to remind the youth of this great country of the need for them to cooperate with the government for the development of the nation. Because development can only take place in an orderly environment. I wish to congratulate Mr. Ali for his initiative is starting this magazine and giving it proper focus. The emphasis on moral education is appropriate and quite timely. I trust that we will endeavor to increase the circulation to other parts of the country. And in this regard, I want to appeal to all agencies, both in the public and private sector, to assist this young publisher in achieving the set objectives. Once again, I thank you for inviting me to this celebration, and I wish you well. Thank you and God bless you. Welcome the Honorable Secretary of Information and Culture, Comrade Uche Chukwumerike, has directed me to do as the balances in the civil service is to pledge a donation of 5,000 naira in support of the moral vaccine. Thank you.
I'm sorry, we go to
press, distinguished students, in fact I say my dear students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Commissioner sends his apologies. He wishes to have been here, but there are many engagements which make it impossible for a person to be at two places at a time. But for the respect he has for the youth, the ministry must be represented at an occasion of this nature. And he has found it necessary that I should represent him here. I express once again his apologies. I'll present the keynote. I say it is my honor and privilege to deliver the keynote address today as the guest of honor to this assemblage of eminent and distinguished Nigerians at the 3rd anniversary of the Moral Magazine. It is pleasant to know that such a magazine has continued to exist to guide the moral development of the Nigerian nation at a time when it seems that in all facets of life there is moral decadence, and all caution has been thrown to the wind. This is because the traditional values of respect for the elders, obedience to parents, teachers and authorities do not any longer hold sway in the lives of the present generation. The quest for hard work has been replaced by the urge for spontaneous wealth. The result of this is that Nigerians have become less productive and more emphasis is placed on conspicuous consumption and waste. Directs the individual's behavior as to doing what is right or wrong, both in terms of self and the common good of all. In fact, it is the conscience of man which activates or directs the behavior of the individual towards specific goals. It affects both the mental and physical behavior of the individual and determines the individual's peaceful or violent coexistence with other human beings. On a larger scale, therefore, it determines the quality of life of a nation. The state of morals as a determinant of life in Nigeria. Family life has been affected, and we all know that the family, which is the nucleus of a nation, is the first point of human existence, where the moral character of the child is molded, and the child is imbibed with the ingredients of moral formation. The love and concern shown to a child, or the lack of this, will determine the type of person the child grows to become. To assist the mother by running errands and ensuring that the home atmosphere is peaceful. Also, it teaches the child to respect all elders, not only those in the home, but all in the community. In the same manner, the child learns to obey all authorities. Today, the home has not changed, but people are changing. Parents still love their children as ever, but the economic dictates of today make it harder for parents to run helter-skelter in search of a livelihood for their children and themselves. The burden of today seems to separate parents and children for a longer period of each day, and this calls for more understanding in the home. Children should not take undue advantage of the plight of parents to take the laws into their hands by becoming lazy, disrespectful, careless, and disregarding regulations and the authority of teachers and principals. In early pregnancy, in membership of secret corps, in armed robbery, in examination malpractices, to mention but a few. The moral decadence which we have to abide. We must ensure that we uphold the love of neighbors by being our brother's keepers. We must imbibe the fear of God, which is perpetuated by our religious beliefs. The fear of God as is taught in the mosques and in the churches. Children must turn to God in order to respect the fellow human beings. To know when you are doing the right thing to another. To know when you should care for the other and be your brother's keeper. Furthermore, the love for the nation is of great importance to the children of today. As we can see, the economic circumstances are getting harder and require Herculean tasks to resolve. And I hope and pray for the generation a profit margin of 30% might be found to be enough. But today, a profit margin is thought of only when it has reached 100% or 200%. And that is to the detriment of society. It has the element of morals in the individual, because if the love of neighbor or the love of nation is there present, we will have to rethink. Furthermore, our democratization policy and practice, the politics of our nation, calls for high morals because it is the winner takes all that has become the crisis. Even the acceptance that there could be a winner or a loser has become a problem in the body politics of Nigeria. Therefore, it is a do or die, a matter of life and death that has controlled the politicians rather than that which they can do for the nation. I call on all of us to re-examine some of these issues because they affect and they are creating problems in our society. Each and everyone must examine their moral principles to ensure